how did we get swine flu then?
It's been made in a factory and injected.
Cause of autism, doctors show research and scores of those with the mercury and vaccine. Often is more given, peace ignored and forbidden. Profit is more driven. A score brilliant on vaccines alone, and the government don't care. They're always taxing the clones, and the CDC is right behind this rolling cart. Part involved from the start in this evolving art. Big pharma, big deception, Obama, big karma. It's a white bush player and vex the healthcare. All assorted history on sex and healthcare. You got HIV and herpes. Up in the shops, I've been connecting the dots between the money that's lost. Conspiracy, yeah, I think a couple of plots.
If you never want to get the swine flu, don't go get the swine flu vaccine.
There is one little word that can save your health. Just say no to the vaccine. If the doctor says, make him take it himself. Just say no to the vaccine. There is one little word that can save your health. Just say no to the vaccine. If the mama says, make him take it himself. Just say no to the vaccine.
I don't need no prescription, I ain't got no reflection. Corporate promises they don't give me with all the vision. Put them on prescription, that should be our own decision. Whether we want spending on vaccines or health and education. Soon they enlist the general populace. They added to the list, pharmaceutical benefits. Yo, and it's a thin line, plus Christmas crime. Compromise and fines, DNA disease, knock out off and better wine. The population needs is holding vaccines. Rather let a product license take the human beings. Now that's it, they're kind of living. So they want to hear it when they're running on the machine. Yeah, another flu here, that ain't no biggest threat. What about an aging population with no safety net? So we continue to believe everything we read. They just have no taste in their machine.
Weapons of trial and error, always smiling in terror at the doctor and nurse. Take a hold of yourself and control of your health and say no. One little word that can save your health. Just say no. Say no to the vaccine. Doctor says they can take it himself. Say no to the vaccine. One little word that can save your health. Just say no. Say no to the vaccine. If my mama says they can take it himself. Just say no. Say no to the vaccine.
Don't get any injection. You never know what's in them. They're all poison. And there's no record that they ever prevent anything.
The vaccine manufacturers need approximately 8 to 9 months to produce the amount of vaccine that's going to be required for immunizing the at-risk populations. And so we have to make our recommendations almost a year in advance.
Yeah, you need to stand up for your rights.
So where was I? Conspiracy, secret ops and spy stations. And the catchword of the year, depopulation. But humans generally are hard to kill, even with the jar of pills. That's why the politicians have to pass the bill. Compulsory Gardasil, from Malta to Dargaville and Pataphysics. Another bill with Texas evil Gardasil, making mirth from liability for illness or death that may occur. Infertility and cancer are hidden inside the brick. And immune disorders have you get written, retired and sick. Research is a friend, knowledge keeping the king. Every vaccine has a poison dollar deep in a stick. There's no master flu, they're just after me and you. The last dance in June, now they mask us see-through. South with the cheeks see-through. Swine flu, a scam too. Designed to make $1 trillion on out-of-date penny food. Manufactured viruses, biological warfare, psychological torture, jail the jet, all the warfare. Our bodies are designed to fight those bugs intruding, but only when our diet is right. So don't shove junk food in.
In 1976, it was thought we were on the brink of another major flu outbreak. Medical science appeared to be prepared. The experts planned to use their best weapon yet, prevention with the flu vaccine. 500 soldiers in Fort Dix, New Jersey came down with the flu in February of 1976. Private David Lewis died, and it was determined that he had suffered from swine flu. At the time, it was feared that approximately 500 other soldiers on the base were ill with the same strain of influenza, and the alarm was sounded. In March '76, President Gerald Ford announced the biggest immunization program in history.
This virus was the cause of a pandemic in 1918 and 1919 that resulted in over 500,000 deaths in the United States.
Ford's intention was to vaccinate every man, woman, and child in the United States. Vaccine was rushed into production and imported in great quantities. The cost was to be about $135 million. And the first batch of vaccine was delivered on November 1st. The first public swine flu clinic opened 3 weeks later. From the beginning, the program was criticized for being hastily implemented and unnecessary. But over 50 million people in North America were inoculated at a cost of $100 million before investigators discovered an apparent increase in a rare paralytic disorder called Guillain-Barré syndrome among the recently vaccinated. This and the fact that the epidemic failed to materialize led to a quick end to the vaccination program in December 1976.
Researchers and experts now fear that the failure of the swine flu epidemic to materialize in '76 will have detrimental effects on preparations for future pandemics. Dr. Arthur Silverstein was an advisor to the U.S. Senate Health Committee in 1976 and has written a book about the swine flu scare. Dr. Silverstein, you called your book about the experiences of '76 pure politics, impure science. Why is that the right image for those experiences?
I think it's the right image because whereas one didn't then and still doesn't know all that much about the science of influenza virus, one knows a fair amount about how politics works in Washington. And politics worked very smoothly, although the science did not in the '76 flu outbreak.